But still she was there. Who was there before Sauron, weaving webs of shadow? Hello everybody, and welcome to this rainy morning in Enshrouded's Revelwood. The plan today is to start things off by finding Oswald's chest, and then we will see where things go from there. So this is an interesting little viewpoint here that I haven't really been able to figure out, because there was another one of these in the last video and I wasn't sure like what I'm supposed to do here. It's an enshrouded area, but it's not in the shroud itself. So I'm gonna have to return to these and see what you're supposed to do here, unless it's just like a little, you know, a little added extra. What is this? Oh, it's one of those mushrooms. All right, this one is hidden in bush, so it's hard for me to see when it's gonna try and attack me. My wand special is ready. There we go. Nice. Wand special taking care of both creatures at once. Okay, new location charted. I wish I could see it. I hope I'm not backing myself up into danger. Whew, that was rough. Okay, so we've got one of our boar friends. Oh my gosh, and we've got the little mushroom whose bits I am now going to pick up. Yes, penny bun bits. Okay, so it looks like this is where Oswald's chest is supposed to be. I'm looking for more crafting reagents. That's really the goal of this. It looks like I'm gonna have to deal with some pigs before I can fully get in here and explore. So let me take down these bad boys. No. Okay. Oh, and here comes the rest of them. Wand special not ready to go yet, but it would be great if that could charge up quickly. Here we go. Wand. Woo! Wand special. Go. It looks like it glitched out, because the focus bar went back to 0. That was interesting. And of course, skeletons nowhere to be found. My little skeleton friends that are supposed to spawn. Alright, I saw something in here. Was it just honeycomb? Beeswax? Yeah. Interesting. We've got a mana potion in here, which I will always take. Speaking of mana, have you noticed my new staff? I went back through a shroud lair looking for magical gems to put in my weapons, and when I went through it, I found a chest that, when looted, gave me the legendary staff. It is the Oracle staff, so it does shroud damage. Oh, I hear another pig. Where is he? Block. That's interesting that those hits don't register. But anyway, it does shroud damage and gives me mana regen. So I was very happy to have found that. And we've got a chest right off the bat. Half-timbered block. Nice. Very cool. I need this to build up Ferndale. So I've been wanting to completely redo Ferndale, but I feel like I don't have the pieces yet. Okay. Scavengers. Worth it in the end. What a hovel, I thought. Bunch of bandits, rotten crooks, and half-wits, itching to shank another over a game of cards. The crew is rowdy, but a few days of digging in the mine mellow even the toughest of brigands. A single promise binds us together. Elixir for all. I hope Sameth is a man of his word. Story of the scavengers, it would seem. Okay, so I think I picked up the building blocks I need that are in this area. But what I'm really here for, my main goal, is finding Oswald's chest. Let me make sure I loot everything. I'm trying to get better at recognizing. Holy God! Kill it with fire! I panicked. Took my torch out. That's funny. Oh my gosh, this place has all kinds of beasts. Okay, so there is a catacomb tunnel kind of thing with, this is some very suspicious rubble, so pardon me for a moment while I dig this out. Oh, there's more in here. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready this time. It's nice when they announce their arrival, you know what I mean? It's nice when they say that they're there. Nice. Wolf's Maw. I love that name. Man, I don't even remember what I was saying before those rats attacked. Chain lightning, poisoned copper arrow. I have not had a chance to use chained lightning yet. And I don't see any doors. Although this up above looks like... Oops. I don't know why I bandaged. Just misclick, I think. That looked like I might be able to bash my way through, but for time's sake, I'm going to head back up. All right. Well, back to finding Oswald's chest we go. Here's some resin. There's another poor soul there in that bed. Copper. That's, I think, what I was going to talk about, is that I'm looking for... Oh, hey, this might be where I was down below. I'm looking for copper because in order to upgrade my pickaxe and my axe, I need copper. So that's going to be the plan. All right, I'm 66 meters from this thing. Let's see where it is. Also, so many beehives I could pick up here. So many. They're just scattered about everywhere. And let's see. I need to get into this building. Here we go. What's in here? I'm going to go up that ladder in a second. Okay. I missed. Here we go. I'm terrible with the ladders in this game. What's in here? Resin. Okay, so there really wasn't much up here. I see a mine shaft, which might be what that note was mentioning. Also, I absolutely have to pick up this thatch. This is straw, and I'm pretty sure, well, I hope it'll give me the straw. Is it going to give me the straw? It's not. Okay, so I guess I'm going to just have to craft the straw. I was hoping it would let me pick up the straw directly, because I really like it. I like the way it makes a nice thatch roof. All right, what kind of plants do we have over here? Just some weeds. What was that? Stinging nettle. This is new. Stinging nettle is new to me. Looks like we've got some beets. Very nice. Okay, trying not to miss anything here. Tent. Have I been in the tent? I did. Okay. We move on. We move on southwards. We do. Okay. So this mud pit looks terrible. I'm going to have to go in that mine. We'll do that after I pick up Oswald's chest. So, carpentry camp. Carpentry camp. I thought Oswald was my blacksmith, yet his chest is at a carpentry camp. Very interesting. I'm not misremembering the name, am I? Also, this looks very suspicious. I'm becoming the Sherlock Holmes of mysterious rubble piles. So this was Oswald Anders' chest. Pine short bow. It is a legendary bow. Very nice. And we have another smaller chest in here. Ooh, Flask of the Fell. Plus 20 stamina. That will be nice. That will be very nice. Okay, I want to see what is in this. What is in here? Let's see if I can figure out this ladder. Oh, wow, that one wasn't so bad. Okay. It's already got lit torches. Okay, so this is going to be a copper. Oh, this doesn't look like copper. Oh, this is clay. Okay, so I did mine a bunch of clay. Speaking of the experience you get, I am about to hit level 12, I think? I don't even remember. Nope, I'm about to hit level 13. So, at the end of the last video, I came back into the Revelwood and I ran around doing this, basically. Gathering lumps of clay and trying to gather a bunch of copper so that I can make copper ingots. But it is very slow and I need the upgraded tools, I think. So anyway, let me mark this. I'll mark it as a mine. There we go. And I'm going to make it gold. Okay. So, onwards we go. So I thought I might get a crafting item from Oswald's chest, but it doesn't seem like I did. I wondered where exactly I needed to go to find Oswald's upgraded crafting equipment so that I could make copper ingots and upgrade my crafting gear. I decided to head instead towards the Hunter's Hand spindle because it was marked on the map for me. I didn't quite expect the challenge that awaited, however. Alright, we're coming up on what looks like some more spiders. If I have to, I will go back to base and make an antidote. Have a feeling I'm going to be okay. It looks like I can go up and around and in, which is indeed where the marker is pointing. So let's do that. Gonna get up here. Might have just been able to take the path down below, but you know me. Why not? Why not go this way? Okay, new location charted. Let's take a look at what it's called. Hunter's Notes. Okay, let's do this. I don't know what is going to be through here. Probably spiders. My favorite. Ooh, look at this. This is a nice place for... Hold on, I need to make a marker here. I need to make a marker here because... Create marker. We're going to make it this color. We're going to do this because that means I can farm these little mushrooms here. So look at all of them up here. Look at this. This is so nice. Perfect. Okay, now it says I've reached the waypoint. So I'm like, what do you mean I've reached the waypoint? I'm just going to go through the cave because I'm sure I have to go like up or in. I heard the scurrying of a spider. Okay, here we go. What's in this room? I see a spider. Just take them down. These are somewhat small spiders compared to that big spider I saw in the last video. Almost one tapping them, which is nice. Alright, I gotta pick up... Oh! I gotta pick up my jaw off the floor, apparently. Okay. I want to just bash these. I learned in the last video that these webs can have things hiding under them. Oh man, this is just a really nice cave for gathering in general. You've got copper and clay in here. You've got these mushrooms. Yeah, this is a... How is my backpack full already? My goodness. Oh! Rookie error. Trying to loot before I've fully cleared a place. Alright, what else? Is there more over here? Are we gonna have more spiders come out over here? Okay, I might be safe. Please hold while I just make sure I clear out things I don't need. Okay. We continue on. Now, this looks like it can be blasted through. Nice. Nice. What's over here? Okay. That looks clear. Some more mushrooms. Give me those mushrooms. Abandoned hunter camp. Perfect. Okay, and I got 2 skill points for that? Oh! Level... Oh yeah, because I leveled up. Very nice. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so we can take a look at those skill points once I get out of here. Because there's a lot of creepy crawly stuff in here. You know what? Is the hunter the one that talked about some crazy spider in one of her dialogue options? Oh, the bones are going to get me in trouble. Here we go. Let's do it, bones. We're just going to run in here. We're going to Rambo through. Where's the rest of the spiders? Show me the rest of them. I see what I need up there, but I just want to make sure I clear all this. So this was somewhat of a bigger spider. Okay, I've got 2 bones with me. I need to take advantage of them while they're still up. Hopefully I can spawn more bones as well. And then I'm going to have to run back and loot all of these because honestly the string is nice so that I don't have to collect plant fiber. So, going to be very thorough here. Bear with me. The bones will act as my bodyguards. They're coming from everywhere. They're in the walls. Oh, this is fun. I don't know what I just did, but I angered a lot of them. Oh my gosh. Special skill. Look at that. Special skill. AoE. Okay. These are really big spiders. Okay. Come on, bones. I'm hoping my bones will spawn. Special skill. Ooh, go, go, go. Heal, heal, heal. Okay. I can do this. Lots of angry baby spiders. Okay. Alright, I gotta let my stamina go. Bones, do your thing. I gotta let my stamina refill for a moment. Also, I'm out of food. Alright, hold on. Woo! Milk, stamina, good. Food. Okay. We're back in business. that's the wrong weapon. I should have been using ice this whole time, I think. Sorry, guys. I was absolutely taken by surprise there. Would you look at the bodies? Look at all of these spiders. This is insane, and they just keep coming. Yeah, so even with me using the wrong resistance because I was taken by surprise, we still managed to get through this all right. Special skill really helped me out at the beginning there. Also, I have the projectile skill, which sends extra little beams of magic out of my wand every now and then. So I'm assuming that this is the end of the spider threat for in here, right? How cool would it be if the hunter lets us tame our own spider to use? So then I would have skeletons and spiders. I feel like I would be the true, like, Halloween witch then, right? I would be just an absolute display of all of the things that go bump in the night between spiders and bones. But look at this for string. I am never going to need string again. I'm never going to need string again. And hopefully spider glands. Okay. Now that we've got that done with, now that I've gotten my mistakes out of the way, let's see what our reward is. What do we get? What is this? The hand spindle. Okay. Special item acquired. I'm going to need to go back in order to place it. I am not... Oh, linen. Oh, and a note. Here we go. Let's figure out a little bit more about this madness we just got into because, my gosh, that was not expected. I thought there might be a spider, but not that many. A comforting heat emanates from the rocks, so I won't need a fire tonight. I hear them in the distance, searching, howling. It's the wind that carries their madness my way, a draft from the mines. What are they digging for? Their screams rip through the night and scare away all prey. I'm starving. Should I have stocked up on resources when I was near Glenwood's End? No. The entire town reeks of blood and betrayal, a scent I know too well. I'll walk with hunger in my heart if I must. I wonder if this is about the scavengers, because the scavengers liked to go down in the mines looking for elixir. I made sure to search every level, nook, and cranny of the hunter's spider cave, and then I decided to put my skill points in, which I almost forgot completely about. I think my big question now is, should I save my skill points for some of the bigger skills, or should I use them on something like Wand Mastery where my wand damage is increased? I think I'm going to save for Blink, so I need another level. I'm going to save for Blink. I think it's probably important. I made a mental note that I wanted to try and level up again in this session, and then tried to plan out my next adventure, still keeping my mind on the fact that I hadn't found the blacksmith's unique crafting item yet. So I think what I'm going to do is come to this home level 1, and I'm going to delete my altar so that I can put an altar further up north where I want to head. I think that's a good plan. So I'm going to dismantle this flame altar and then hop up to the spire, and we're going to float back down near that camp, that hunter's camp where we just were, and we're going to continue our explorations. Alright, I've got my... Oops, I made 2. That's okay. I have my flame altar ready to go. Let's go up to the ancient spire, and then we're going to beeline it. We're going to, as the crow flies, quite literally, head towards that waypoint that I have marked. I don't know, like, what to prioritize, so I'm kind of just, you know, just taking things as they go. As I said, I do want to come back and go down that hole, but I'm kind of just trying to open up a little bit more of the map. I need my milk. Here we go. It should help with my stamina. Alright. I don't know how much higher up I can get. It would be really nice if you could get all the way to the top, but I haven't figured out how to do that. I also don't want to glide right into the shroud, so I think I'm going to go this way. And we're going to try and land on that cliff, if I can. Looks possible. Looks doable. Success. Okay, here's some chamomile. I will never pass up some flower collection. Herbs, rather. Nice. This is really nice up here. Imagine building a hilltop base up here. Really cool. And then if I'm right, the hunter's camp should be right down below. So we are basically back to where we were. Grab this flax. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to go right through this valley. Assuming... Okay, I need to go slightly this way. Here we go. We're going to drop down and glide. Okay, we are back in the valley. We should be headed the right way. Yep. Okay, we're going to go right through and continue on. Continue on over. I don't really think it's up. I think we're staying at the same elevation. And grab these. Indigo. Okay. Now, this area, I'm going to get an altar on my hotbar so that if I need to, I can just place one down and we can forego having to make the jump every time we come up this way. And I think I'm going to do it soon because I'm coming up on the location that I want to explore, and apparently there is something big and nasty hidden here according to my quest log. So, I would like to have a place to come back to in case the need arises. So, we're just going to go ahead and bop this one right here so that I can get back. And then this quest is called a crucial investigation. I don't know why this is pinging. My waypoint is set for this one. Here. There. Now we're going to track it. Okay. Reach Glenwood. Yes, so this is called Glenwood. So we'll see what secrets Glenwood has for us. Just lots of big trees and towers at some point at this point. I'm noticing that in the rain it doesn't seem like all the lanterns light up, maybe? Not positive how that works. Yeah, see, look. This brazier hasn't lit up. Probably because of the rain. I think my food will hold for exploring this place. Oh, you know it's bad when there's a respawn point. You know. Oh, it's a scavenger matron? I was wondering what it meant by the quest reward is a matron helmet, because I've already defeated her. So she's technically not a boss. She's just a named mob, I guess, if there's multiple of her. She's not a standalone creature, so there's more than one matron. Well, this is interesting. I just assumed she was an actual boss. Alright. I'm hoping that by doing all these quests... Oh, good! These are level 15. These are level 15? I think this needs another level. I think I can rightly take on things that are one level above me. So, I'm absolutely regrouping right now. So thank you to the rats for showing me that maybe this is a little bit out of my doing. Although it says it's moderate. It says it's moderate. I don't know. We've also got Follow the Melody. Passage to the Black Mire. What's the Black Mire? Elder's Night Sanctum. Hey, that's a lot of experience. Explore the Hollowed Halls, and we are the only ones. I do still have more stuff down here. I do have this area that I need to clear out. I think this would probably be a smart time to head back down south. I've already got the travel point set back up here. I think I need to stay within this area, right? That would be smart, I think. Yeah. So we're gonna head here. Illuminate the Night. I think that said it gives a lot of experience, so let's go there. I headed into the Shroud, seeking the Elder Night Sanctum associated with the Illuminate the Night quest. I found a perch up high that also overlooked a VUCA waypoint that I decided to check out while I waited for nighttime to fall. So I figure while we wait for nighttime, there is some kind of VUCA thing or other that we need to check out. It's right across from where I am. I found this really cool little resting place up here that I can just hang out here. But we're going to go look at these VUCA rituals uncovered and see what this is. Let me just take care of whatever this guy thinks he's doing. Okay. There's another one over here. Just give him the wand special. And this, so I don't know if I've shown you guys the wand special with the ice wand yet, but they do have different effects, I think. I believe the ice wand slows, whereas the fire wand just does damage and maybe stuns for like a millisecond. Okay, what is this? Sacrificial pit. Sacrificial pit? What do you think of my draft? Draft for the Pike Weekly, issue 341. It's no rumor but fact. Our borders are unsafe. War may be brewing and our towns are troubled. The people of Fort Kelvin. See, I really want to go to Fort Kelvin. Report sounds coming from inside the mountains. Their caves rumble at night as if it were something about to break through. Will King Gormander deploy aid? Initiate an investigation? Maybe pass an infrastructure bill? Most likely not, but Meldor can dream. If I were a betting man, I'd say he'll wait for the concerns to resolve themselves, for better or worse. That's the only draft that was approved. Couldn't put in your info about the embezzlement. If it's too controversial, they won't officially let me print it. I'll find a way, though. Stay safe out there. Jakes. Interesting. And then what's this? What is this? Sacrificial Vuka dagger. So did I clear that? I did. All right, interesting. Back up to my tower I go until we can get in at night. I believe the day is fading, so it should only be like a short wait. I hear the chittering of crickets, which must mean that nighttime has fallen. So let's dive down into the shroud and get into this sanctum. Now this is called an Elder Knight Sanctum, which is quite interesting to me. Here we go. Elder usually means more hardened or more wizened, more challenging perhaps. And with these sanctums always comes loot. That's all I've ever found in here. This is a specific quest for this specific Knight Sanctum though. So I'm gonna zoom my way through there. Okay. Okay, we've got some more of our favorite glowing rolling balls. We need to open one button. Alright, so this is just two. We're gonna go over them. And we're gonna go over these. Okay. I really appreciate that they give you some runway before and after the balls and that it's not just a mad leap into the next crazy thing. I wonder if I can just use my staff to hit this or if I have to go through. I'm gonna have to actually go through. It's not really that big of a deal though. Okay. There we go. I'm sure that was just a warm-up. But I believe I get an NPC here, and the reason I wanted to do this was because it gives you 1200 experience. And kind of something, a goal I gave myself. Wait a minute, this is like an actual Cinder Vault NPC. This isn't just like a little assistant, this is like a big NPC. Who is this? Let's see if this note gives us a hint at who this is. A door to seal away all light. Jasmina's journey to the Blackmire. I saw the ancients as a monolith, a web of lights, like stars in the night sky, connected through wisdom and flame, but they're far more split than I believed. The young ancients alongside me explained that this night sanctum is the creation of their elders, the Empyrean. It predates the Shroud and used to contain a wealth of human knowledge offered as sacrifice or for trade. Neither flame nor sunlight can reach, making it perfect for one of our emergency cinder vessels. We've rigged the traps to activate after the vessel is filled. Hopefully that should protect it even as the Shroud fills the valley. When I trace the constellations on the door, I sense a desperate longing, a pull towards the firmament. I cannot read my fellow travelers' expressions, but their silence betrays them. They feel it too. A shame I won't see another night sanctum so soon. The ancients speak of an even more hidden haven, deep within the Blackmire, a stretch of land I thought forsaken. The more I learn, the less I seem to understand. Queen Jasmina of Orendel. So Jasmina was a queen, or maybe she still is, I don't know. We got her. Summon the Barber. Elio Ritchie? Oh, okay, so this was not Jasmina herself. This was a barber. But we did get some lore about the The workings of the ancients. Very interesting. Okay, so it looks like I've got to get out of here. New hair colors found. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, I already went that way. Yeah, we're just gonna do this, and hopefully my shroud will refill here. Okay. What was here? Some glow dust. Gotta pick it up. I was hoping for some more copper bars, perhaps, because those are what I need. But anyway, very interesting. So now we know of a Queen Jasmina. We know of Pike Mead. So those are two royals that we know a bit about. Alright, let's summon the barber so I can get this experience. Or you know what? We are close to an elixir well. I think while we're here, why not? Why not, after all, go for an elixir well? Okay, let's eat up. Okay, I am all refreshed and ready to go. It is nighttime. It is nighttime, so this might be a little tricky. But here we go. Into the shroud. Okay. And I still have the shroud flask on. So hopefully that helps. Alright, we're headed straight towards it. Here's some more of those boar. Now what I noticed about nighttime is that it seems that more enemies spawn in the overworld at nighttime, but not necessarily in the shroud at nighttime. Ooh, we've got a banshee. Oh, that's interesting. So you can use trees to block... Ooh, you came out of nowhere. You can use trees to block those banshee hits. Very interesting. Gem of Hopeful Embers. So look, I'm going to stand behind these trees. And they block the banshee. How cool is this? I love this. Oh, she's right there though. Woo! I couldn't block that one. Loving the interaction with the environment. Where is she? There she is. I'm going to have to take a look at that gem. That might be something that I'm interested in. Let me put a bandage on. And let me mark this. There we go. Alright. It's 100 meters out. I'm starting to see the familiar look of the vaults. Okay, we've got another banshee. We've got whatever that is. I'm going to go ahead and throw my special at her. Nice. Just get her down a little quicker. Okay. Oh, I took those right to the face. Alright. And then... Ooh, more legendary runes. So, I see a chest over there that I'm going to have to figure out how to get to. It looks like this is the well. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed this all works out. I'm going to use... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I find that my mouse wheel scroll is a little too sensitive when it comes to this. Oop, got too close to him. So yeah, my mouse wheel scroll to change out different weapons is a bit sensitive. Okay, I want to get that chest, but also I don't want to waste my time. I will grab that chest when I come out. Also, let's pick this up. Nice. Okay. Into the depths we go. Oh, let me refill my shroud. Okay, good. Ooh, ooh. Fell into the fell pit. I didn't mean to do that. That looks like amber. Ooh, are those fired brick? Interesting. Okay, so I did fall. I didn't mean to, but I did fall. It looks like we've got lava over here. What else? What else? Let's bop that and give it a second. Looks like there's some kind of pathway up above. Yeah, so again, the ladders are a problem for me. They are a particular problem for me. I'm not great, for whatever reason, at getting my character to... what Was there something under there? No, okay. Alright, that's just a big pick down into the lava. I see the shroud root, so let's make sure we get rid of all of this stuff. I hear other things coming. Here he is. Alright, and parry or not. Alright, we're gonna use this. Nice. So I don't know if that did anything. I'm being cautious to not flip myself off the cliff and into the lava. Alright. I think my water aura, since I have higher intelligence now, is actually doing a bit of work for me. Okay. So it looks like there's something up there that is being fought with. We're gonna go around here. We're gonna go around here and climb up this wall. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna blow this up before it can go crazy with enemies. Okay, good. Took care of that. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Shroud liquid. Looks like there might be a chest back here. No? Okay. Alright, we're just gonna keep going. I thought I blew up those nests. Maybe they have more HP now. Maybe they have more HP and you need to really work at them to blow them up. But anyway, it's helping me spawn skeletons. That's the thing I like about all of these, like, I guess you could call them trash mobs that you clear out, is that it does help skeletons spawn. Although the skeletons seem to have died just as quickly. Well, you know what? They can't really die because they're already dead. The skeletons despawned, we'll say. Okay. A bunch of traps over there that I'm not going to waste my explosives on. I'm trying to figure out how to make my way. Okay. Okay. This... Let's see how this works. So that was definitely a quick way to get rid of some of them. But I'm just going to whittle away at them really quickly. And then, so if I could group them all up, this would be the absolute perfect time to use... Ah, we got up here. Nice. It would be the perfect time to use my focus skill. But I think this is honestly better. Because if I get swarmed, I'm going to get staggered by that I just killed. Okay. That's fine. We're doing okay. Shroud root is up there. I think I have to go around. On my way out, I will loot all of this once I have cleared the shroud out. I think that's probably a wise choice. Okay, up we go and down we go. We got past that. Now, what's in here? Starting to get a little nervous. Starting to get a little nervous. Let me pop that. Okay, we have... What is this? Who are you? Okay, you are just a well-armed opponent, I suppose. I'm gonna do that. Let's see what that does while we take this guy down. These fell creatures are a bit slower. Okay. Nice. I'm getting a little worried about time. So I'm gonna have to move a bit quicker, I think. I was hoping there would be... I was really hoping there would be another flask in here. Or an extender thing. So I'm gonna move my way through here as quickly as I can. Come on. I see a chest. I do. I see a chest. Okay. There we go. That was a perfect use of that skill. We've got the chest. Shepherd's Lightning. Didn't need it. Okay. We've got... Holy mother of bugs! That's gonna be a no from me. Okay, I need to run out of here. I need to get my timer back, and holy moly, we're going to come back in, and I'm gonna take on whatever that was. I know I'm gonna run out of time. I know I'm gonna run out of time if I don't go back up and reset my shroud thing. The mother of bugs seemed worthy of a full shroud timer, so I ascended, let it refill, and headed back down to find her scurrying around with her young. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this. I'm gonna use the little bugs to get my focus skill up and my skeletons up, and then we are just gonna go crazy with this. This looks like it might be an extremely difficult battle. So here we go. I'm not wasting my wand focus skill until I get closer to the big mama herself. Whatever. Oh, my bones have done it now. There's the big skill. Go, go, go. Okay. Oh boy. Hopefully I can get that skill back up. Hopefully I can get more bones spawned. This is going to be rough. I'm going to heal. Bones is doing work in there. He's doing stuff. Good job, Bones. Okay. Alright. Oh, this is a lot. Focus. Wand focus. Here it is. There we go. Okay. It is doing what it is supposed to be doing. I'm starting to shake. Okay. So, where'd she go? There she is. She's way over there. My question is, do these just keep respawning? If they do, I have an endless supply of bones. Look at this. This is kind of crazy. Look at how many skellies I have going. Alright. I really want to take on the boss if all these little ones would stop spawning. Here we go. This looks like it's going to be... There you go. What is she? Big Mama. That was not as hard as I thought it would be. Okay. You guys, like, what was this? Giant critter scales. I need those gloves. Those are wizard's gloves. I need them. Okay. Wow, that wasn't so bad. Everything is working as intended, I think. Let me get rid of these arrows so that I can pick up those gloves. Nice. Wand damage plus 6%. That's just as good, if not more, than putting a skill point into the wand skill. Nice. So I'm gonna have to upgrade those. We cleared the route, and look, we can get blink. Perfect. Blink. Nice. And I have one skill point, which I do want to save for this other wand mastery skill. So how does blink work? Blink also replaces... Okay, so it replaces the dodge roll ability with a short-range teleport. Blink also replaces the sideways dodge roll of the strategic maneuver skill. So if I... Okay, very interesting. So... Alright, so that's going to be a stamina drain, it would look like. Well, what a journey that was. I do need to repair my stuff. I'm definitely going to need to repair my stuff, but as is usual with these elixir wells, I want to look around for more loot. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I was told that sometimes those shroud puffs can hold loot in them, or behind them. They can be hiding loot. So... Okay. I do see a gold chest, if I can be wise about getting over to it. Yes, there we go. And then I have to remember that there was a silver chest, archer trousers, backpack full. And those are legendary. Okay, so they are legendary. They are not for me because I am not an archer. Let me see if I can get back up here. Yes. Okay, that was quite close. I think that might be kind of it for this area. Do I want to risk... Oh no, that was really close. Do I want to risk gliding over? I'm gonna try it. Let me make sure my mana is good to go, because that looks like the exit. Ah, yes. So nice. Look at how nice that was. All right. Up and out we go to go get that chest on the outside. Whew, and what's my experience looking like? Look at that. Almost halfway through level 13. Good. Very good. The chest just outside the elixir well was not hard to find, so I went ahead and picked it up, then headed back to Ferndale to introduce the barber to his new abode. I thought it was very interesting that a barber of all things was saved in a cinder vault, considering so far we'd had very useful NPCs as far as rebuilding a civilization goes, a blacksmith, a carpenter, a mage, and so on. But the importance put on the creative effects of a barber was a very interesting idea to me. It shows that there are more things important to humanity than just the most efficient and useful tools. Phew, what a close call that was. You must be the rugged hero who saved me. You wear the survivalist look well. If you ever want to try another style, don't hesitate to ask for Elio Ritchie. Okay, passive-aggressive. He reminds me of Lord Farquaad for some reason. Okay. Customize. Wow, he's got a lot of stuff. Back to work. Phew, what a journey. You must have saved me from that pod. I'm Elio Ritchie, a barber and hairstylist. I'd invite you to my temporary salon in Fort Kelvin, but I fear it didn't last. Not since I was thrown over a cliff by some, dog-bear beasts. Luckily for you, my rugged hero, I lived, only slightly disoriented, but still just as radiant as before. My services will help your idyllic community shine. Very nice. A bed. Yes, he needs a bed. A plushie for Emily. Have you noticed? Our best Emily seems to fear the fell critter. I was surprised to hear that. In Pikemead's reach? Pikemead. I saw many children play with stuffed toys of their likeness. Sure, it was early on, before the storm, so to say, and perhaps we're out of touch city slickers, but you have to admit, they're quite cute. Would such a plushie ease Emily's fears? So people made Shroud fell creature plushies? Even though it was things that were killing them? I can't imagine wanting to make plushies of things. Well, I guess people make like wolf and bear plushies, and wolves and bears kill people. Anyway, may I be vulnerable for a moment? When I was thrown over that ledge in Fort Kelvin, I hit my head, so my mind is fuzzy. I remember my name, my craft, and crawling towards a celestial light. That's it. The worst part. I forgot how to make hair dyes. I can't even remember how to make a basic red. If you find any mentions of hair colors, relay them to me, will you? Okay. Draped in envy. This must be about clothes. I'm thinking about those bony fellows. I mean the hollow, of course. They're seething with envy, and their spooky glow has always enchanted me. When I was younger and more rebellious, I would even loiter around a graveyard near the capital to sneak a peek, but I never dared to enter the crypt. I wonder what's inside. Wonder what crypt he's talking about. Surely it's not... Let me just see what Customize does. Oh, so I can literally change up my Flameborn completely. Interesting. Okay. Let's see on the map. If that was Mistborn, maybe? Follow the melody. Not so scary after all. Okay, so there's more crypts. There's more crypts to discover. Tons of stuff to discover still. Holy cow. Okay. Oh, what gem did I get? Let's take a look at Gem of Hopeful Embers, because I was really excited to have looted that. 28.2, replenish time in the shroud, 2 minutes 39 seconds, remaining time in the shroud threshold. When the remaining time in the shroud is below 2 minutes 39 seconds, defeated enemies drop time replenishing orbs. Okay, this has got to go in my new staff, I think. I think this will be a good addition to my staff. It's level 11 rare. I'm wondering what kind of Gemforge I need for it, because I'm pretty sure there are like levels of Gemforge, so we're gonna go figure that out. Also, I'm pretty sure I can upgrade that staff now. Let me find my mage. Where are you? Here you are. Alright, let's upgrade that staff. Also, I can make antidote. An antidote that instantly cures any poison effect. I can also make greater health potions, so this is all the stuff that I can make based on what I've found in the Revelwood to this point. So anyhow, let's upgrade this staff. So I have 342 regular runes and 33 legendary, so this will give me more shroud damage, and now also I have 5% mana leech when using the staff, so that's awesome. The wizard's gloves, I need more runes for. So those wizard's gloves I can upgrade I want one more. I need a few more runes and I'll be able to upgrade them to the wand mastery that I really want. Okay, if I get this upgrade on these wizard's gloves, I will be able to have +1 wand mastery, which we now have. Increases the skill level of wand mastery. So +6% wand damage already, then it helps with the wand mastery skill. So I'm really happy with these wizard gloves. Very, very happy with them. Okay, I've got a bunch of archaic essence. We're gonna go get a gem. We're gonna go get a gem in a slot and we're gonna see how this goes. So here's the gem forge. Conveniently enough, I can just travel straight to it. So this will finally be a type of gem that I can use, and again, this gem will help me survive the shroud. If I kill enemies with a staff, I'm pretty sure, so like if I pop some of those little critters, they'll help me with my time in the shroud. So we're gonna go see how this works. I've got the gem with me, I've got the staff with me, I've got archaic essence with me. I've been able to farm like 500 of it. So this should be fun. Let me make sure I just have like a quick snack to eat just in case. I don't really think it's gonna matter that much. Let me mark that as a waypoint. Okay. We will just go straight for it. So I'm really curious to see how this works. I have a feeling that gems are only gonna work if the weapon they're equipped on is active. So like if I'm using my wand, I don't think it's gonna work if it's just equipped on my staff. So I might have to get used to using my staff a bit more. Which is fine. I do enjoy the staff, especially now that I have a legendary one. I think there are enemies in here. There's usually always enemies in here. Alright. Bopped. Okay. So, ooh, or I can just put it on my wand. I forgot that the wand actually has, so yes, this will be way easier. I'm always killing stuff with my wand, so let's do that. Yep. Nice. Can I upgrade it? Find more gem forges to refine your gem further. Happy with the possibilities of a new gem slotted, I ventured back into the Revelwood, crossed the bridge so familiar to me, and headed towards an unfamiliar marker that I had placed on my map a few days before. Little did I know that it would really be my cup of tea. I don't think it's that. It's this. It's whatever. Oh, I hear pigs. Oh, I love that. The stamina use, though, I'm gonna have to get used to. I can't remember how much stamina the regular dodge roll uses. I don't know if there's a difference there, but this is kind of what I wanted to explore. I'm trying to see what I see up in that hole up there. Let's see if we can get up high and see. I don't have like an exploration marker for this place yet, so I'm not even sure what it is. Oh, I saw scavengers, I think. Let's see what's out front here. Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna just risk it and see what might be here. Oh, these are hollow. Alright, these are hollow men. I wonder if this is the entry to another type of catacomb. Okay. Well, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna see what's in here. Hopefully I don't get jump scared like the last time I did when I was dealing— Oh! You've gotta be kidding me! Instant jump scare upon the mention of a jump scare. Gotta love it. Okay. I didn't dodge in time for that. And there's another one up here. Alright. Let's get this. Let's loot this sarcophagus. Corrosive daggers and infernal wand. Not better than the legendary wand I have, I don't think. Okay, let me just make sure I haven't missed anything here. I hear the pitter-patter of footsteps everywhere. Let me go up top. I want to make sure I clear everything that's up here. What is that? That looks like a special... Oh, he's a necromancer? Okay, well... I just used my wand special and he is no longer He's no longer with us. Okay, where'd he go? I think he fell under here. There we go. All right, so I think... Oh, I can go higher up still. I have to remember that I need to go down below. This is really cool. Imagine building this up. You know, there's so many cool places to build. I'm going to have to strengthen my flame more so that I can build, because look at this. Oh, this is an actual mage's tower. You guys, this might have to be... I love Ferndale, but this is kind of the fantasy I was going for. Imagine restoring this thing. I'm going to have to put a flame altar here at some point. Oh, we've got more of these guys. I actually parried that. Nice. I don't parry very often, but when I do, I'm quite glad that I had. Yeah, okay. Done. I will be living here. It's in the Revelwood. I really like the biome. It's a tower. That's going to be for future when I get all the build pieces I want, but I think this is going to be it, unless I find a better tower. Like, think about it. Each floor could be for, like, a different NPC. And I already have a plan with a magical garden that I wanted to do, like up and around the tower. And if I can ever figure out how to use water... Oh, look, it's another one of those. Yeah, see, Ferndale had one of these, and I ended up loving Ferndale. So if this place has one, that means I'm going to love this place, too. Okay, Nightwind Bow. Very cool. Okay. I wonder why this isn't marked... on the map, though. Is this a special door? No. Alright, we still have to go down below. Question. Speaking of down below... Ooh, Shroud Survival Flask. Speaking of down below, is it possible that if I claim this place as my own, that I also get to claim the space below it? You know, like, so what if we go down here and I put my flame altar down here? I'm starting to get excited about this venture. Oh, bats. That was a red glowing bat. Let me repair real quick. If I can build down here, this is just too much in a good way for me. I'm hoping it's not a special location, and I'm hoping it won't bar me from building. Because honestly, as someone who uses necromancy so much, this is like a base builder's dream in that regard. There's just a lot of bats. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything as I go. But yeah, there's a lot of bats in here. This unexpected find did two things. One, it motivated me to want to find all of Embervale's building blocks so that I could restore this tower in a way that I felt fit. Two, it made me really want to finish restoring Ferndale because I have grown attached to it and I love having all of my NPCs in the little hovels that I have built for them. So I fully cleared out the basement and made my way to the next adventure, keeping my new mage's tower fondly in mind. Okay, well this has been exciting. All right, so this will be the new home. I'm gonna leave the marker where it is. I might have to clear it out again if everything respawns, but no big deal. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh, there's so many possibilities with this. Just so many. Okay, we're gonna end the video by doing this a test of skill. The hunter's a test of skill, because as I said, I'm really interested in it and I want to see what she's hiding, what little tests she has for me that might involve perhaps some spiders. But I am really excited. Look at it. Look at it. It's so cool. Oh, what's this? What is that? Is that one of the fey deer? I haven't seen a deer yet. Oh, wow. I want to get closer. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so it's really pretty, but I also want to see what it'll give me, like meat-wise and hide-wise. So unfortunately, whoops, I'm gonna spook it. Whisper? Oh, it's got quite a bit of HP. Okay, so I might need to do the special on it. I did the special on a rock. I'm learning that I'm not a very good hunter, so... Did it resist that? It did. It says, it's so weird though, it says effective yet also resistant. This might take me a moment. So I hate that I have to kill these, but I want to see what they give loot-wise. Okay, what did I get? It's also just the same kind of game meat. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, there's more of them. I'm gonna have to make the bait and go and tame them. There looked to be something over here. This might be a bit of a longer video, which honestly was requested. Some people... Ooh, lush pasture. I love me some lush pastures. Some viewers requested that I do longer videos, so you know what? You might be getting your wish today. Let's see what this is. Farmer pants! That's cute. I have robes on, so you wouldn't be able to see the pants, but that's kind of cool nonetheless. I'm betting that there's just all kinds of cosmetics buried in the soil here. Oh, MBs. Okay. Here we go. Nice. Loot this. And what's this? Farmer garb and farmer boots. And whoa. Oh, so that's what happens to you when one of those things actually hits you. That's interesting. I got like a bobblehead going on there. Okay, I gotta get this honey. Oh, the bees are not happy. Okay. Where was that loot? Give me that. Okay. Man, there's so much to see. Someone said that the developers really put a ton of stuff in this if you walk around rather than glide, and it's so true. There's just stuff everywhere. Guys, I cannot tell you how excited I am about that mage's tower. I'm so excited about that. Alright, used my lockpick. Found a chest. Got a wolf's claw. Backpack is full. Please hold. Alright, so I've got the wolf's claw. We've got some lore. The weeds are bad enough. These creeping sprouts have entirely wrecked my yard. They burst through the soil faster than I can cut them down. Vile things, spitting bile and brine. All the fields rot, and the decay spreads even deeper. There's no saving this pasture. Blast it all, I'll pass this problem on to Otto, that foolish fledgling, and start anew elsewhere. Never liked him much anyway, snotty brat. VUCA and wildlife, spitting plants. Interesting that he mentions Otto. Otto. Looks like we can bust through here. Not sure. Oh, there was. What is this? Farmer hat? Hold on. I gotta see what this looks like. Equip cosmetic. That's cute. I gotta put my witch's hat cosmetic back on. Okay. Interesting. Now we go, I think, to where I originally... Oh, hold on. There's more. But wait, there's more. This looks like another kind of camp or something. What is this? Oh, this looks like a scavenger camp, maybe? Okay, I need to mark this as a fight. There we go. I really want to make it down to this test of skill, so I'm still going to continue that way, but I do have this marked to do. Okay. Back to the challenge at hand, which is uncovering the Huntress's secrets, because I'm so curious about them. This is so fun. I try to keep my episodes to like an hour, but on days like today, I don't think that's possible. So I don't know if this is the right way. I'm just gonna go with it and cross my fingers. Maybe we are headed into another place similar. I mean, this looks already very familiar. Look at all the mushrooms. Oh, it's got spiders. You know what? This might be right along the lines of the Huntress, because the last place was like this as well. So I need to be prepared for a giant horde of spiders like that last place. I must finish the spider storyline. I am becoming Bane of Spiders. Magician, Bane of Spiders. Okay, so that was quite a short cave passage. What I'm not sure of... Oh, I can just come back in here. Okay. I was gonna say, does it drop down and then just not continue? Where is this thing? There it is. Okay. So we've made it through. There's more to see down here. There's a chest. Hold on. Okay, the bones are helping me out here. Pick up this fur. And let's grab this chest. Elder's staff. It's just a regular common staff, but it's really interesting to see another staff type. I don't loot a lot of magic weapons, so this is really nice. I've been getting really lucky with the loot I've been getting lately. Okay. Once again, assuming I'm going the right way. I see some more pigs over there. I'm not gonna bop them. What is this? Is this another village? I think we found some more mushrooms. I will come back here. I'm on a mission. And we're getting closer to the test of skill. These are supposed to be hunting grounds of some sort. What is that? Just more shroud nastiness. Okay, so is this an obelisk? Is this a story? Is this part of the obelisk story? Search this area. Hunting grounds. Hidden hunting grounds. A test of skill. Read the ancient obelisk. Oh, look. And we've got some more of the deer. I'm just going to leave them alone for now. Okay, read. Our sanctum amidst the hollow, blinded from within. Crude lifeblood is extracted, diluted, and alchemized, transformed, transfigured, molten, and born anew. Profound power fueling the bodies of the youngest in Embervale, rotting them. We've failed, blinded by our stoicism. Let us point our gaze back towards the sky, for this hollowed core cannot be saved. So, are they aliens? Going back up into the heavens? 8 new locations charted. Wow. Let's see. Shroud root. Lots of shroud roots. Wow, so many shroud roots. Okay. Shroud lair. I'm wondering if there's a gem forge near here where perhaps I can upgrade. Ooh, there was a shroud lair right here as well. Okay. Wow. Alright, so what... Maybe she was trying to show me the deer. She was trying to tell me, hey, there are deer that you can hunt. Okay, let me take a look at my journal. Make sure I got that. Yeah, I think I did that. Oh man, okay, I was gonna end the episode here, but I am so close to level 14. I kind of just want to push through and hit level 14. So I'm gonna do that. I think I might be able to handle elixir for all. So we're gonna go to the top of the spire after I drop off this loot. I should be able to check out what is in this mine shaft. Remember we read that note about a mine. Also there's a drop down in here. I want to go for here. It looks like an event or something that we can do. So I'm gonna make sure I have all the consumables I need, repair, drop stuff off, and we're gonna head out. The lore page at the beginning of my journey that talked about a mine shaft deep down below with screaming voices and somebody named Sameth, along with its proximity to the blacksmith's chest, led me to believe that not only was I the appropriate level to journey down into the mine shaft, but also that I might find some more valuable things that I had been looking for. I repaired, dropped off my loot, and made the dive. Yep. Headed right towards it. I'm going to do a nice updraft. Into the canopy of the Revelwood we go. Okay. I'm curious if the Black Mire that I read about in that one quest is another zone, or if it's like a challenge instance or something. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. I've been distracted by a silver chest. Oh my gosh, this looks... Where is this? We gotta create a marker. We'll just leave it white. I'm going to drop down, grab the chest, and then I'm gonna go back up. This is called Cave Passage. Wow, this is some... I wonder where this cave passage takes me. So the goal of today's exploration was not to go down into the cave passage. It was to go over to wherever the elixir story beat is. Yeah, so we need to go this way. I'm gonna updraft. There's a nice place up there to explore. I mean, there's really nice places everywhere to explore at this stage. Okay. Yep, this was that cute little lake I found nearby where I found the lore page for the place that we are headed right now. So I wonder what trouble lurks in it. Should be catching sight of it at any moment. I'm going to make sure I have eaten all of my things. And here we go. Into the fray. It's kind of hard to see through the branches of the willows, but here... Oh! God, is a rat. Alright, here's a mine shaft is what I was going to say. Okay, so it's underneath. This is interesting. It looks like we've got some clay walls over there. In we go. There's nothing here. Must be the gates I saw this way. So yeah, that was just a quick place to make myself warm, I think. Oh yeah, this looks about right. Okay, I've got my new ice wand out, and I'm ready to go. Let's take these guys on. Oh, can I blow up that barrel? There we go. Nice. I had to use... Oh! The dogs hit hard. I had to use my wand for that, or my staff for that one, to blow up the barrel. I've learned that targeting them with the wand just doesn't really work well. Okay, bones, do your thing. Those do a lot of damage to bones. And block. Oh, wait, I need to switch my weapon type back to ice. Okay. Alright, let me make sure I loot everything. And I think we're good up here. I just don't want to step on a trap. Okay, I see some mud. Don't want to let that weigh me down. Whoops. I just used my... Dang it. So I cut my finger trimming horse feet. And so I kind of fat-fingered the R there. Sameth demands it. Listen, you lazy brutes. Our leader, Sameth, demands we dig more elixir wells. This will give us all the elixir we could ever need. It will be dangerous work, but the risk is surely worth it. Dig, you fools, or face the wrath of Sameth. Are we ever going to get to fight Sameth? That would be fun. I love boss fights. I like the strategizing. This looks like it should be blown up, so let's do that. Okay. There was nothing in there. We've got this guy, though. He's so slow to attack. I easily kited that type of scavenger, blew through a few walls, hoping to find a way through, or maybe a chest, and then I ran into an enemy that made me wish I could go back to that slow-moving, dual-wielding scavenger. This was a scavenger of a different type. I think what I'm gonna have to do is creep my way up. I think... Oh my! What are you? Where'd you go? Holy moly. Okay, we're gonna do some dying in the mud. Okay. Alright. Wand thing. Nice. Stunned him. Get off me. What were you? What was that? Whew. That was rough. Okay. That's a new enemy. That's a new enemy to account for. I gotta build up my my focus skill for those types of enemies. I think that's the way to go. Okay, well, We dealt with one. So if I use my ice wand focus, it will basically keep him stuck there, which seems like a good plan. We're gonna go through this spider spot. I hear something kind of nasty. It might just be the howl of the cave as wind goes through. Okay, just lots of spiders. Lots of spiders. Okay, and ooh! I might use my pickaxe on this because I don't want to waste... Oh! What's this? Gastro... Okay, so we found... Oh! Ooh, a chest. We found another fossil. Okay, so this is a bit of a safe place. So I need to remember, if I need to, I can run up here and get out if need requires. Okay. Back out we go. So, Sameth, huh? What kind of challenge is he gonna be? I wonder. This looks like quite an extensive area. But I think if I take it slow, I should be able to clear out whatever lurks. Okay, he resisted that, so this is going to be tricky because I need to switch between fire and ice for these two. There we go. Okay. I would rather use the scroll wheel than the hotkeys to switch. I seem to prefer that. Okay. Wolf. And it's kind of interesting. One of them had already triggered this trap. Let's see. What else? Got this. Explosive powder ball. Always can take more of those. Okay. So far, so good. I have a feeling this area could get quite confusing quite quickly. As you try and remember where you're going. What is this? A new leader. Sameth has been slain. His body rots, tied to the mycelium pillar. As a warning to us all, we will elect a new leader. One who will not rule by fear and gluttony. One who is just and truthful. The elixir will be ours. So we're not fighting Sameth. Okay, so Sameth is off the board. Well, then who's the new leader? Who's the new guy in charge? So this is a ton of copper. I will come back as I do and mine it and probably get a bunch of experience from mining it. I'm hoping that just by doing all of this, I will level up. Undergrowth staff? That's kind of interesting. It looks interesting. Okay, what's this? We have dug too far. Sameth, your greed for the elixir cannot be quenched. You keep it to yourself when you said you'd share, you liar. We, your people, die for you in those tunnels. For what? We banish you from our midst. Go now, or we will show you the strength of our numbers. Find your elixir somewhere else. This is our mine. Okay. Very convenient repair spot. I was getting a bit worried about my being able to repair while I'm in here, so this is nice. I'm just gonna bop a little bit of a way through and see what's on the other side of all of this. I see something glowing. Maybe it's just a fire. Nope, this is definitely something. We've got a dead body on a table. This looks, if I search it, it looks like it's a trap. Okay. What is this? Crucible. Nice! Oh my gosh, I needed this. This is where the blacksmith's crucible thing is. Smelter. Wow, this is huge. This is a great journey I've gone on here at the end. Ghostly shield at alchemist. Okay. Oh boy, that noise. Oh, I hear something. Where are you? He's so mad. Ooh, oh boy. Okay. So, I guess my question now is, have I found what I was supposed to find? I don't think I have. I think I'm supposed to find more, so I'm gonna keep going. This is a new way in, so I ended up at a different part of this place. Okay, I know where I am. Alright, so which way do I go from here? I don't think I've been... I came out of there. I don't think I've been in here yet. No, so my light has now lit up this area. This is a pretty big voyage of discovery here. Oh, that scared me just a little bit. Okay. I'm just gonna poke my head out here. See what's here. We can go up. Okay, wow, we can really go up. Ooh! Back, you devil! Yeah, look, my experience is about to go. I'm about to level up. I don't know what points I'm gonna do next. There we go. What did I discover? New location? I'm not sure what I just discovered, but it still is saying location below. So I think I'm just gonna keep going. Mineshafts. Okay, so I've discovered mineshafts. Ooh! Okay, first question. Is it possible to use a minecart? No. Okay. That would be really fun. If we could use a minecart. That's a bunch of rubble. We're just gonna keep going. I see a red glow. I feel like there's more to this story. This Sameth story. I really do. I feel like there's more to it. Where does this take me? Okay. Where am I? I am... This is interesting. Okay, so just copper everywhere. Okay, so we're up here now. Okay. See what else is in here. Going along. Nothing crazy yet. I say yet. Woo! Just lots of bats. And a chest. This is cool. Explosives. I wonder if it's loading me up with explosives because I'm gonna need them. Let's take a look at the skill points while we do this. What could I put 3 skill points into? I could do wand damage increase. Defeating an enemy with a magic weapon restores health equal to 3 times your intelligence. That could be a really good one. I think I want to work my way towards Radiant Aura. So this, we're going to do Arsonist. Okay, and then I can do Spirit. And look, I'm really close to Radiant Aura. So this is going to help me with fell enemies. So I would like to get this one. Okay. Onwards. Onwards we go. Man, what a day this has been. This has been... Oh, this looks like we're going down. This is good. I've been wanting to go downwards because it says location below. Okay, where's the bats? I hear... Oh, it's rats. Okay. It's either rats or flying rats. Fireball. Fireball charges. What are these? Rats. Okay, no problem. Okay. Oh! Okay, what's in here for me? What is hiding in here? This definitely looks like more... Ooh. Ooh, this looks nasty. Is this poison? Hold on. Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Am I supposed to come out somewhere else here? What is this? Trilobites? Oh, I think I just got what I was supposed to get. I thought that maybe there was like a cave I'm supposed to swim into. I'm extremely claustrophobic when it comes to being underwater. If you want to see some more of that chaos, you can check out my Subnautica Let's Play. That was a trip. Okay, well that was interesting. Okay, so we got that fossil. Okay. So I've really been all over the place with this, haven't I? Very cool. Discovering all kinds of things. Oh my gosh, this goes into Shroud. This goes into the Shroud. Okay. Did I think I would be here? No, but here we are. So, like, I don't even know what endpoint I'm looking for here. Okay, we've got a Banshee. I'm gonna try and dodge that, or blink away from that. Okay. I didn't check what level these are. What level are they? 13? Okay. So, I'm not sure what I'm gonna get into in here. I did decide to push through the Shroud and found that it was just a brief cave passage through and out, which was a huge relief because I did not want to go down there and die with all of the loot that I had acquired on the journey. We made it out, kind of. What am I looking at? What am I looking at here? I'm just in the Shroud. Wow, okay, so this is an entrance. I wish I could, let's see. I'm just going to put this here, entrance into the mine shaft. So now I remember where the entrance is. And now we are in this Shroud, which I think is a little too much for me. So I'm going to go out and head to the right. I'm not sure what I missed. I'm going to head this way though. I'm not sure what I missed back at that original Scavenger viewpoint. With all the Sameth notes. Yeah, see, look, this is level 15 as well, which is rough, I think. But I'm not sure what I missed back in that original mine shaft. There was lots of good stuff in there, but I'm wondering if there was more here. Mark of Sameth waypoint. I mean, I explored as much as I could in there, but I don't think there was much left in there for me to find. Maybe a chest or two. I'll have to go back and look. But we learned a bit more about Sameth, and now I'm curious who is taking over after him? He didn't seem like the nicest guy based on what I read. Oh, there's lava here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm going to lose all of this. Shoot. I don't think I can get out of this. I'm gonna die. What a way to end the video. I think I'm pretty close to a flame altar though. See, I get myself in trouble when I get really into thinking about lore. So I'm gonna go back here and I should be able to just go pick up my stuff really quickly. But yeah, so when I start getting really deep in my mind about things, I tend to miss the pits of lava. Okay. Back we go. So the story of Sameth has been told to us a little bit. We found out that he has been defeated. What I'm curious about is if there's a chance we get to encounter him as undead or fell or hollow or something. You know what I mean? That would be pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I almost just did the same exact thing I did the first time. God, Wispa. Alright, we've got everything. I think this would be a really good time to head back to place the crucible, or just talk to the blacksmith about the crucible. I think that would be a good step forward. I'm so excited to build up that tower though. That magic tower. Oh, it's going to become a magic tower. We're going to have to see if that works. Alright. Where is he? Here he is. Time to craft a smelter. Ah, you found my crucible, huh? Was that journey too tough for you? Quit whining, Flameborn. Rekindling a flame takes time and patience. Right now, just crafting that smelter will suffice. Let's get to work. Very cool. And he has something called Tall Tales. You know, I grew up in the capital. They used to tell stories. Stories I shared with my daughter as well. Sometimes at night, there's faint lights glowing beneath the waves. A sign of Queen Pikemead. There's faint lights glowing beneath the waves. Remember when we were in the catacombs and it said the Sea of Despair? So is she related to the ocean, perhaps? My daughter said she saw them once. Children's tales, I thought. But who knows? Stranger things have happened in Envervale. There's faint lights glowing beneath the waves. Where's that? Where's that marker? Did that give me anything to do? I'm very curious about that now. Maybe not. Maybe that was just a little added lore for me. Very interesting. This is so funny. I have scavengers that like spawn nearby and they always die right in front of my doorway. I'm wondering if the NPCs take care of them or not. Anyway, this has been today quite a saga. We've found NPCs, I've leveled up twice, I've gotten Blink, we found the crucible that is needed for the blacksmith, here it is. Used in a smelter to melt ores and create alloys. I found a ton of fossils. I think in the next video I'm gonna have some fun building up that tower, or at least just seeing what it would be like to live there. But look how cute this is though. Look at this. My cute little, the oak tree has grown up now and it shades the cottage. I think it's really cute. So that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Really, so much has been accomplished today. We went through a lot, made a ton of progress. We found the crucible. I leveled up twice. We uncovered that this area, or we discovered that this area up here is best left for like level 15-ish. So the good news is that I'm on my way there. So hopefully I will take on the scavenger matron up here, and also work on clearing out all of these shroud roots. There's just an overwhelming amount of things to do still. And then I have like little quests like Maze Lantern that I should go back and just clear out just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I still really have to decide if I would like to stay in Ferndale or maybe have like 2 renovation projects going on at once. I think that tower that we found is like more my vibe. I just wish there was like a lake on it or something. But I think I might have Ferndale going, and then I might also have the tower. I might keep the assistants here and then the main NPCs over at the tower. So I think that's going to be the plan. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's epic journey. As I said, that is it for me today, and I will see you all in the next video.